Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got the Transformers Studio Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Studio Series Bumblebee Series 19, whatever. There's a lot going on, but yeah, this is the exclusive Bumblebee that was available exclusively at the San Diego Comic-Con from 2018, and was later on sold on the Hasbro toy shop. This is where I got mine because I couldn't access to the San Diego since I live pretty far. So here's the box. Looks pretty cool. This is just pretty much a repaint in gold colors with extras, cassettes that transform into robot. It's a repaint of the Studio Series Bumblebee that was released not too long ago. So yeah, here's the box. Studio Series. In the back, we've got like Retro Rock Carriage Volume 1. Volume 1 is the Bumblebee in the old style Camaro, and Volume 2 is going to be again a golden, but this time it's going to be a Volkswagen car, except it'll come out in dates are about like end of October, as I heard. But yeah, these are pretty cool. These are parodies of so popular 80s songs, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, not much else. We've got high def, and yeah, it's a slip-on cover. And when you open, let's just move the camera a little bit down so you can see perfectly. Yoink. So yeah, you slip this out and you've got a big cassette. So move this away. Screw it. So yeah, we've got a really cool looking sort of tape cassette from the 80s. And we've got Bumblebee, the golden Camaro. Now mine is not tied up, so it moves a lot. But yeah, it's a cassette on both sides. A, B. Underneath we got a tape, which is cool. And the really cool thing about this set is right here. Oh, well, they kind of popped out. But these are very sought after collectors cassettes from G1. These are just remolds from the G1 cassettes that are really rare and sought after by collectors. So yeah, I'll come to those a little bit later. But yeah, inside, if you can see, we've got like a Bumblebee's replacement arm cannon weapon. We've got the weapons for one of the cassettes and other weapons for the other cassettes. So this is really cool. So just dropped something. Alright. So I'm just gonna open up the box. It's really complicated to open, and I don't want to mess it up because I think it's a really nice box for collectors. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be opening up in off screen. So I'm just gonna come back. So here's the content of the box. We've got Bumblebee in the old Camaro style, but with a golden color, and the color is really nice. The paint job is quite great. We can focus. Yeah, we got like the numbers. What, Z23 on the grill. We've got nice paint job for the headlights. The tires, Z28 again on the side. We've got the tail lights, and yeah, tail lights are painted. Missing a plate, so hopefully we'll get some repro labels on this eventually. We do have a Bumblebee on the hood, and yeah, a really nice paint job, and that's pretty much it. Let's just come back to it later. We've got the cannon. Again, more for robot mode, so I'll come back to this later. And we've got both cassettes. Now these cassettes are really freaking cool. A lot of die cast, and yeah, two cassettes, G1 repros, and here we have their guns. I'll come back to this afterwards. So let's start with the Bumblebee car. So it rolls, not much to it, except there's a lot of undercarriage. Like the arms right here, the crotch plate, and the leg pads, I guess. They don't, well, they do, but you see the wheels rolls, sort of. But yeah, they do scrape the floor, which is really bad. And we do have the visible head syndrome, and the head is something out of your nightmares. It looks so scary. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the car. Let's move these aside. Some size comparison. We've got the Studio Series Optimus Prime, and we've got the Studio Series Brawl, which are yeah, somewhat too small for what they really are. And just a final comparison here, we have the Masterpiece Bumblebee, which I do think they kind of look, Bumblebee is Masterpiece, so it's sort of bigger. The new Studio Series is quite small for my taste, but yeah, it does the job, so yeah. Transformation, so yeah, let's do it real quick. Like I said, this is already out in retails, just a different color. So I'm gonna go real quick for the transformation. So first up, pop up the doors open. Next up, you want to rip one of the arm off, and this is one of my complaints. Just lift the arm up like this, and where's the arm? Where did it go? Here it is. Yeah, the arm really detach so easily, and yeah, I really hate this. So let's just clip it back in. It's meant for this, I guess, but yeah. Alright, so the arms are raised just a little bit, not too much. Open up the wheels like this, like this. Now you want to pop the arms out on the side. Pop the arms out on the side like this. Open up the hands like this. Flip this open. Take up the roof and the front grille and slide it up like this. This will hinge down, will rotate down, and there's a tab underneath here that will plug right here into the stomach. So push it in, and voila. Take the headlights, tilt them like so. Bring this all the way down. Let's do the legs now. The legs sort of plugs on the upper thighs, so unplug them, separate them if they're not already separated, flip the leg guards, and then you want to pop the this panel right here up like this. Same thing on the other side. Pop this panel up like so. And now you want to rotate the whole legs, the whole backlight with the back windshield and the leg on the side like this. And then when you're like this, like perpendicular, the headlights, the tail lights, and the window stays like this, but the leg continues to flip. So it's kind of weird, but yeah. Next up, you can see there's a gap here, so you want to compress this and move the leg up like this. So let's do the same on the other side. So flip the foot outward like this. Leave the windshield and the tail light like this and continue to rotate. Flip the windshield on the side of the leg like this. Collapse the feet in and rotate. So now we have the legs pretty much done. Like this. and the torso just unpegged. All right, like this. Adjust this, and we come to the back right here. These flip down, these flip down, and now you come to the roof with the hood. You compress this and compress this down like this, and you just flip it up, and pretty much this tab is gonna fit in here. So just rotate and it clips in. Bingo, we are done. We've got Bumblebee in robot mode completed. It looks pretty cool. Like I said, I used the Studio Series that we've already seen, except this one is a golden color. And like I said, the head is kind of scary to my taste. Can we focus? Yeah, the head is really scary. So articulation is pretty much the same. The head does move on a ball joint. We've got a swivel here plus a ball joint at the shoulder, and we've got rotation at the elbow with the hinge, and the wrist is on a swivel right here. Pretty much the same thing on the other side, except now we can remove the arm like this, and we can peg in the cannon like so. Yeah. Personally, I'm not a fan of exchanging parts and having the arm off like this. There is a peg on the butt that you can peg the arm in, but now it's just, yeah, it's not the greatest connection. Close this up. So yeah, it's sort of loose. So yeah, I don't like the fact that he's got a hand on his ass. So. So anyway, I just leave the gun out. I prefer his hand. And the gun again has the peg here that you can plug on his butt again. But yeah, this one is a much stronger connection. Yeah, you need to tilt it down, so like this. And next up, we do have a waist rotation. It's kind of hindered by the gun, but yeah, it does the job. The legs are on a ball joint at the upper thigh. We do have some thigh rotation here. We do have a 90-degree knee bend, and the foot does tilt like this, but doesn't go side to side. So yeah, Bumblebee Studio Series, and this really annoys me. But yeah, can we pose him so that he stands still for the rest of the review? Alright, so yeah, Bumblebee Studio Series, kind of cool. It's not the best, but yeah, it works. So maybe size comparison with the other bots. And here we have the Studio Series Optimus Prime, Studio Series Brawl, whoops, yoink, and just for the fun of it, the Masterpiece Bumblebee. Now he is pretty much the same height as Masterpiece Bumblebee, and sort of scale good with the Studio Series, but that's pretty much what the Hasbro has been going for with this series. Well, yeah, let's move these aside and move on to the, well, I'm gonna leave this one here, but yeah, we'll go with the cassettes. Now this is what I really wanted from the set. Camera still loose a little bit. Alright, so whatever. The cassettes. Now these, like I said, are G1S re-edition of old cassettes, G1, and these are both dinosaurs, and they are really nice. These are not, well, this one is not the original color. This one is. So I'm guessing that the volume 1 of the rock thingy is gonna have this one in its original color, while this one is just translucent, while volume 2 is gonna have the original color of this one and translucent version of this guy. Oh yeah, no, totally forgot to show this, but the instruction came along with the set. So we've got really long instruction set, and we also have for the dinosaurs on the other side. So we've got Deru's, this one is Deru's, and the other one is Uraz, Deru Uraz. So yeah, we've got transformation into Dinobot mode, and the marvelous thing is that they also combine into a robot, which is really, really nice. So, Deru Uraz, really cool. So, let's come back to the instructions later. Alright, so, just a quick comparison. We've got Masterpiece cassette here, and G1 cassette here. So, we can see that they are pretty much the same size. So this is Radbat G1 and Radbat Masterpiece, and yeah, pretty much the same size, which is really nice. Also, I've got a cassette box here, so we can put it in like this and close it, and it fits perfectly. So really cool. And obviously, if we here, if we take Masterpiece Soundwave, yeah, the cassette does fit in perfectly. So Deru Uraz, Deru and Uraz fit perfectly. And alright. Let's move him aside. Alright, so not much else to say about cassettes. They are really cool. Like I said, this one is translucent, not the original color. This one is. So let's start with Deru. The legs, joint, and joint right here is all die cast. The rest is plastic. But I really love the idea that the cassette has die cast. I think this is pretty much the only set of cassette that has die cast in it. Kind of weird, but yeah, we do have nice stickers on one side. MC60 right here, cool stickers, and pretty much it. So yeah, we've got the Autobot Rob symbol. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Anyway, transformation. You want to flip the legs out, flip the feet out, like so. Flip the arms out, like so. Bring the neck up, like this. Flip the tail down, and inside the tail right here, we've got the tip of the tail, and you can spread these like this. So now you have Deru in Dino mode, like I said. You can give him this gun. These, is it this one? I think this is the ones. You can plug him in. Plug them in. Like so. So, yeah. Oink, oink. Deru in robot mode. Well, Dinobot mode. I'm not sure what sort of Dinobot it is, but yeah, whatever. And Uraz, pretty much the same thing. Nice stickers. The legs are in die cast, and pretty much it. Well, the joints also are, but yeah, they do. Uraz, pretty much very easy to transform. Just flip this up, and flip the legs, and voila, we've got some sort of Brontosaurus. And you can put the guns in like so. like so. I think I mixed up the guns, but yeah, whatever. They work. They can exchange. So yeah, Dynabot, Uraz. Just a little paint for the eyes, and pretty much the rest is translucent. So very cool. I really love those. Comparison, we've got Masterpiece, Laserbeak, and where is it? We've got Masterpiece, Ravage, and they are pretty cool, nice size. But yeah, now as I mentioned it is earlier, they combine, and it's not the greatest combination, but it works. So first off, you want to close this back in and move these straight up like this. Close the head like this, close the tail like this. Then you break this apart like this. This is going to be the back, this is going to be the front. There's this move down, and there's another one right here. This one though, I don't know why, this one goes totally down and this one doesn't. There's a really large pin that blocks with this, which is really odd, but yeah, you got legs right here. Now this one, Uraz, Deiru is a little bit more involved. So first off, let's remove the guns like so. The head needs to move like this. This comes down, this comes down. Well, close the legs here like this. Open this up, close the legs, bring the tail down, close the tail, the tip of the tail, close it back in like this, move this, and now you have a head reveal, and like this. Now you want to take the lower legs, and there's a big peg right here that's gonna peg inside of the mouth like so. And now you just move the whole thing down like this. And now you have Deiru Uraz combined. So let's take the guns, let's plug them in here. Guns here. And waist ones right here. And right here. Oops. And where is that? Just lost it. Like this, and voila, we've got Deiru Uraz in combined mode, which is kind of hard to stand, but yeah, like I said, it's not the most beautiful robot mode, but this dates back from the 80s, so yeah, give it a chance, you know. Articulation wise, we do have movement at the legs, and the arms can only pivot side to side like this, unless you count this as a articulation, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, you're limited, but it's a G1 thingy, you know. For comparison, here's two more cassette combiners that I have. Those are TFCs, if I remember correctly. So, and the other one here. So, yeah, these are recent ones. These are not G1s, but yeah, this is inspired like the combining cassettes, which I really love. I'm a big cassette fan, and yeah, this is the main reason why I bought this set with Bumblebee. Like, Bumblebee wasn't, I didn't have Bumblebee in my collection, so yeah, I made it work. I got it because I wanted it, but mostly the cassette I really wanted. I know this looks funky in combined mode, but like I said, it's G1 charm. So do I recommend this set? If you don't have Studio Series Bumblebee in your collection and you really want the cassettes, I do recommend it. It wasn't cheap. It was pretty much high price, at like $70 I guess. It was 50 on Hasbro Toy Shop, but pretty much all the retailers that got it sells it for like $75, which is really steep for a deluxe size figure. Bumblebee's not the best in my opinion, but the cassettes are totally worth it. It's really nice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick up the next Bumblebee Volume 2 rock thingy, because it's the same cassette that's gonna be published except different color. Like I said, this one's gonna be translucent and this one's gonna be G1 color. I really want the other G1 color because I really hate translucent, but I'm not sure I'm gonna pick it up. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll have a good deal. So yeah, this was the Studio Series 19 Bumblebee from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. With the cassettes, and yeah, really cool. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.